Babies, back with another reading, recording this on Wednesday as always. This is for the week of, give me 2 seconds, of May the 1st to May the 7th, May 1st to May 7th. I hope all is well. I hope this video has found you in good spaces. That's the wrong deck, actually. Your girl has been feeling sick all day today. That's why we're a little bit later in the afternoon. But yeah, here we are. Alright, let me shuffle the deck real quick, and then we're gonna get into the overall energies for the week. Connect to my higher self, my ancestors, and my spirit guides, asking for clear, precise messages as well as protection as I connect to the energies of whoever will be running across this video, whoever will be seeing this video. What messages will they need connecting to their higher self, their ancestors, and their spirit guides and gods? What is the energy of the week from May 1st through the 7th? What is the overall? So it came out as the Magus or the Magician. Balance also in reverse. Wisdom also in reverse. So let's see what we got. The Magician, what he's talking about in this dragon. All right, so the Magus. Number 1, the Magician, drawing down spiritual energy. Keyword is creativity. In your left hand, you hold the sword of truth that connects you to your higher self. At your feet is the cup of creativity. This symbolizes the situation where the energy you draw from your spiritual practices create your reality. We each hold within us the power of the elements and the knowledge of how to weave them into our experiences. Reversed meaning. With tools of power comes personal responsibility. If the knowledge of truth is used to deceive others for self-gain, no good will come of it. If we use our power to exert our will upon the universe, that energy steals all of our power away. Fate then takes charge and we lose control of our reality. Interesting. Okay, see what number 11 is. Balance. Number 11, the Justice card. Moral strength and integrity is the energy, and keyword is balance. It's okay, integrity, because the first one was integrity. Now this one is integrity. What y'all got going on next week? Or just be mindful of other people. What the fuck they got going on too? Okay. This dragon is the great balancer of the energies of the universe. She sees the truth behind all thoughts, words, and actions, and governs the energy of cause and effect. She stands at the center of the universe, making the necessary adjustments to restore equilibrium. At a macro cosmic level, everything that happens is fair. If you walk with integrity and honor, nothing unfair will ever occur in your life. You will walk a balanced path of happiness and fulfillment. Reverse. Be aware of biased or closed-minded opinions in others and yourself. The closed mind refuses to acknowledge the truth and is lost in the world of illusion. Thoughtless acts will bring disaster, if not balanced with sincere apologies. Every thought, word, and action is a seed you have sown. Your greatest challenge is to find and maintain inner peace. Okay. This is interesting. I'm excited to see what's going to come out this week because somebody's integrity is being chest tested and calls for open-mindedness. And now we got wisdom in reverse. Okay, so wisdom, the high priestess. Connecting with wisdom is the energy, and the keyword is wisdom. So if you don't know, now you know. Wisdom, honey. Okay, the dragon of wisdom teaches us about blending our intuition with common sense. She instructs us to allow the energies we need to come and find us rather than exerting our will upon the universe. Oh, about trust. Okay. She trusts all that manifests into her life because she understands that she has already woven the web that unfolds before her. The world is but a manifestation of what lies within you. Reverse meaning. The reverse meaning of this card relates to superficial thinking and short-sightedness. Seeking pleasure only in the moments is a pathway towards suffering. Selfishness. You know what I'm trying to say. Or its opposite, ignoring the self to please others, leads to a low self-esteem. It is only through truly knowing yourself that you can find lasting happiness and fulfillment. Honey. So I feel like some of you are trying to manipulate the universe to give you what it is that you want because you feel like you're not getting it fast enough or you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, so you just keep doing shit versus waiting to see. And it's like, it's not to say that what you're going through isn't stressful, and it's not to say that what you're going through is kind of like all that you see right now, that you can't see that spirit is actually moving in your benefit. You can't see that spirit is actually working in your favor, because everything you're going through is stressful. It could be financial, it could be your career, it could be like things are just not taking off the way that you want them to. So it's not to say that that's not stressful. However, don't let that be the only thing that you see, because you're just gonna keep doing shit and adding on and adding on and adding on, and you're only focusing on what it is that you don't have. Some of you are focusing on what it is that you don't have because you're so focused on the future, you're not being present with what you do have. You know, like, you may not be at your dream job, but you do have a job and it's paying your bills right now. You may not be making as much money as you want to make, but you are making money at the very least, you know. So at least, yeah, you may have to come up with another portion of whatever it is that you have, but at least it's not trying to come up with the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like, it's easier to come up with $75 versus trying to come up with the whole 200, right? Okay. So let's get into Monday. Let's get into it. All right. Okay. So what came out was the Ace of Diamonds, the Three of Diamonds, the Five of Clubs, and the Queen of Hearts. So I feel like there is like that makes sense, a balancing of sorts that's trying to happen, especially with the Three of Diamonds and the Queen of Hearts. The two choices are the things that you care about with the Ace of Diamonds, and the things that are like necessities for your stability and your growth with the Five of Clubs. I feel like you're torn between trying to keep up with the things that you really want to do with the Queen of Hearts and not really seeing a way to do it, versus trying to take care of your responsibilities with the Three of Diamonds and the Five of Clubs. Honestly, I feel like you feel like it's not balanced enough. Like Monday, you might be realizing that what you're doing isn't working, like how you're thinking isn't working, or how you're choosing to go about things is just not working, and you're looking to make a change, especially with this Five of Clubs. You're looking to make a change about that. It's possible that where you are or what you've been focusing on has reached its peak, and it's like, I kind of don't want to focus on this anymore. Not that you don't care about it, but you realize it's not bringing you what you feel like it's supposed to be bringing you. But I also feel like that's why Spirit is saying it's possible that it's not bringing you what you want. It's because you're trying to manipulate it for it to bring you what you want, versus allowing it to play out. So it's like you're searching, and you're searching for the energy versus allowing the energy to come to you. Like you're it's kind of like you planted a seed, and instead of just letting it grow, you're checking on it every single day. Like, did you sprout yet? Did you sprout yet? Did you sprout yet? And it's like it takes about 3 weeks to 4 weeks for it to even bust out the seed before it even penetrates the ground sometimes, depending on what you planted. You know, like some shit take longer. And it doesn't mean that you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do. But for you, it's like bills are piling up, things are piling up. Like, you know, you got other things that you want to do, or that you're trying to do, and what you're focusing, like the thing that you actually want is just not, it's not giving, you know. So it's like I feel like you're kind of butting heads with your spirit guides right now. Like, it's kind of like, yo, I want this thing, I need this thing, because I got things to take care of, and I'm not trying to work in the same place forever. So if you can kind of just speed it up a little bit, you know what I mean? All right, so let's get into Tuesday. What we got is the Queen of Diamonds, the Nine of Spades, Nine of Diamonds, Two of Spades, and the Queen of Hearts. So I also feel like Spirit is asking you to be more creative and open-minded on Tuesday. So like on Monday, you did a lot of contemplating. You realized like this shit's not working. So Spirit's answer to you is be more creative, be more patient, especially with the Two of Spades and the Nine of Spades. Like something is going to be released soon with this Nine of the Spades energy. Like something's going to be released soon. It's something that you wish for is going to be released soon. So be mindful of what you're focusing on. So if you're focusing on this thing ain't making me money, this thing ain't making me money, that's what's going to be released. This thing isn't bringing me clients, this thing isn't bringing me clients, that's what's going to be released. If your focus is on I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be here, that's what's going to be released. But if your focus is where you want to be, if your focus is on exponential growth in your clientele, if your focus is on growth in your pockets, growth in your money, that's what's going to come up. So yeah, like Spirit is asking you to think about, especially with the Queen and resources, Spirit is asking you to be more creative with your thoughts. You know, like it might be hard for you to just sit there all day and think my business is growing, my business is growing, my business is growing. But try a different approach. You know, like, I'm so grateful that my business has grown in the past, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. I'm so proud of how well my thoughts are. You know, like, maybe affirm yourself and affirm your spirit team. Try a little bit more gratitude. You know, make a list. I feel like Nine of Diamonds is giving me list energy, you know, because whatever you're focused on, especially on Tuesday, whatever that energy is cosmically, whatever you focus on Tuesday, it's going to come up. It's going to prosper. It's going to be released. Whatever you're focused on. Okay. So let's get into Wednesday. I'm going to do a little. So I feel like on Wednesday, you will be getting some type of confirmation. I'm feeling fruits of your labor. So you're going to be getting some type of confirmation on Wednesday that whatever you're focused on is coming to light. And it may be something small, like it may not be the full scope of what it is that you want, but it's going to be like some type of encouragement. So what came out was the Two of Hearts, the Eight of Diamonds, the Six of Diamonds, the Queen of Clubs, and the Nine of Clubs. I still feel like you're being creative with your business endeavors. There is like it's a lot of 8s and 2s that's coming up, as well as like matching numbers. So before it was like a 9 of Diamonds and a 9 of Spades, like that's very balancing, and now it's 2 and an 8, which is also very balancing. So the scales are balancing this week, whether it's the scales of your energies, a lot of feminine energies too, because it's been a Queens this whole reading so far. So it's a lot of feminine energy, a lot of wishes are being made, or just like could be wishful thinking, or just a longing for something. But I really do feel like Spirit is asking for some type of creativity. What's the creativity here? Because what is that creativity? Like, you want to say it, I feel you. What is it? Oh my God, thank you. Okay. So yeah, the creativity is how you're choosing to build the door for you to walk through, or how you're structuring your thoughts, how you're structuring your portal. So your thoughts are the door, right? Because what came out was the Four of Spades and the 10 clubs. So your thoughts are the portal, and how you structure your thoughts, how you structure what it is that you're focusing on, that is where you're going. And it's like, for some of us, it may be a hard concept to deal with, because it's like, well, if I'm thinking nothing but I want to be, why am I not where I want to be just yet? You know, and Spirit is like, you're not just thinking I want to be, you're also thinking I don't have. So what you're getting is, I don't have where I want to be, versus I want to be. And thinking that, or changing how you think in that way, takes time, energy, and effort. But it's because it's not a perfect world, right? So because it's not a perfect world, it's not perfect thoughts either. And that can be difficult to do, or to maintain. Right. So I know I said in a reading before, where instead of trying to force yourself to think positive, you allow yourself space to feel however it is that you want to feel. That way you're not constantly having those thoughts on replay, and you can actually focus on what it is that you want to focus on. So instead of I don't have, it's, even though I don't have what it is that I want, I'm very grateful that I do have some of the things that I want. And change your thought process to be that, versus I don't have all day. Right. So yeah, let's get into Thursday. Okay, so it came out was the 10 of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts, and the 6 of Diamonds. So I feel like on Thursday you should write whatever your thoughts are, because I feel like on Thursday you finally understand how to structure your thought portal. So wherever your thoughts are on Thursday, write those down. If you do figure out how to structure your portal, write it down. That way you have a reference to go back to when you notice your thoughts slip back into I don't have. I feel like on Thursday some type of excitement is going to happen too. So kudos to you. I feel like you're going to have a conversation with someone, and they're going to give you whatever it is that you're looking for. The answer is going to be yes on Thursday. Whatever question that you're asking for is going to be yes, whether it's from a particular person, from your spirit guides, you know, or if you're looking for an answer, or like the go ahead to do something, your answer is yes, go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's it. So excitement, write your thoughts down, and the answer is yes. Also, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, because if you don't put yourself out there, the answer will always be no. You have to talk to people. You have to let people know what it is that you want. If you don't do that, the answer will always be no. Now, I feel like there is a difference between knowing that this person or people or whatever it is that you want from a particular person is going to be no, versus just never taking the leap because whatever the fuck, right? Okay, let's get into Friday. So back again with the 10 of hearts. I don't know where I was going. And the ace of diamonds. And there is one more. Oh, queen of diamonds. Okay. Sure. Clarify for Friday. Some type of mastery, some type of door, some type of contemplation of resources are the things that you care about. Can you explain? So you may be talking with yourself or talking with another person. Ace of hearts and the 6 of hearts came out. You may be talking with yourself or talking with another person about what it is that you want, and you talking to them is going to give you some type of clarity on which door to walk through. So you may have 2 choices on Friday, or you may be realizing you have 2 choices in general. Responsibility. More clarification. What is the responsibility here? Emotional responsibility. It don't feel good. Why doesn't it feel good? What is that? Anything else? Okay, that is it. All right, so you got the King of Hearts and the 4 of Clubs here. Oh, you're taking responsibility for why you're not stable. So there may be some things that has happened in the past, a door or choice that you made that has put you in the predicament that you are in, and you are finally starting to take responsibility for that. And it's possible that it's put some fire under your ass with all this red here. It's possible that it's also caused a disconnect between your body and your mind, or your emotions and your wants. You may have been unknowingly punishing yourself for these things because you feel like you should be punished for it. And Spirit is like, you've already been punished for it. There's no need to further punish yourself. Like, the punishment was you not being able to do the thing that you needed to do. So if you spent all your money on something and you couldn't get something else that you needed, that was your punishment. There's no need to punish yourself any further because you couldn't get the thing that you needed. So Spirit is asking you to think about all the things that you felt like you need to be punished for, and think about it from the perspective of, what's it called? It's not reasonable. Think about it from the perspective of cause and effect. Like, if you kick a rock and it's a big rock, it's going to hurt your foot. Cause and effect, right? If you build a house of cards and you blow one and it falls down, cause and effect. I can't think of what it's called. If your child makes a mess and you make them clean up that mess, reasonable. I cannot think of what it's called, but that type of shit. Like, Spirit is asking for you to think about it in that way. Like, there is no such thing as a punishment. It's more so you did things, so cause and effect, and I'm going to punish you forever because the thing has happened. You know, like, at this point, you're just punishing yourself. Spirit is like, this ain't me. I didn't do that. Basically, you already got what you deserved. There's nothing else to deserve here. You know, and it's possible you may be feeling that about other people as well. Like, they already got what they deserve. There's no more deserve here. You feel like they deserve more. Spirit is like, I already gave them what they deserve. Which is kind of a hard pill to swallow, to be honest, even for me. All right, let's get into Saturday. Okay, so what came out was the Jack of Spades, the 5 of Hearts, and the 7 of Diamonds. Saturday, right? Okay. I feel like he's holding a magnifying glass here. So I feel like on Saturday is another good day to write. You may be examining some changes that needs to be made so that you can get the spiritual attainment that you're looking for. What else is this energy? There's just a lot of reflection. It's a lot of self-evaluation. You're also looking for a yes. So maybe some of you didn't get the yes that you were hoping for, or a yes at all on Thursday. So on Friday, you find yourself looking for that yes because you feel like you either need it or deserve it. I feel like she's holding a gavel. So some of you are judging something as well. Or maybe you're examining someone else or yourself for judgment or choices. Or maybe, I feel like this is duality too. Maybe you see yourself in someone else, like they're doing something, or you're examining yourself. But either way, you're realizing like the things around you are a reflection of how you feel on the inside, and it's causing you to maybe judge yourself a little bit harsher. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't do that. It's okay to think about what it is that you need to change, to reflect on what it is that you hold dear to you and why. But it's not okay to harshly judge yourself because of the choices that you made or the people that are around you. Like, yes, the things that are happening around you are a reflection, but You don't have to be mean to yourself about it. You can say I don't like this aspect and I want to change it, but you don't have to say then I ain't not. You don't have to say you're an ain't shit person because of it. And that's kind of fucked up. But yeah. Alright, let's get into Sunday. Alright, so we got 2 of hearts, 2 diamonds, and 5 of hearts. Alright, so there feels like there's some type of understanding that has just transpired with this 5 of hearts. You've possibly been taking responsibility for your emotions and your actions or your thought process on Sunday. I still feel like it's a good day to write some things down. So make sure you have your pen and paper with you. Pretty much do it all week. Just keep it on you because you never know what's going to come up for you. Someone else might have had a change of heart about something. So maybe there was a no and they're changing their mind to yes. So you found your yes. It's okay to be pushy sometimes, especially when you know that someone's not giving you your just due. Be pushy, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. Like somebody's changed their mind. I was trying to see if it was something else. I'm not getting anything else. But yeah, this week was pretty self-explanatory. Like there's going to be a lot of changes, some yeses. Some of you may be redirecting your thoughts or need to redirect your thoughts this week. Either way, just be mindful of what you think about because what you think about, you're going to get out, especially this week. And it makes sense because it's Mercury retrograde too. So thoughts matter. People may be coming back. We know that. But sometimes, I was going to say sometimes jobs be changing their mind. So maybe give a job a benefit of the doubt. Like you might be seeing someone's true colors, but that doesn't mean that you can't get what it is that you need from that space anymore because you know that it's not going to be permanent. So it's just like, don't let nobody box you into a corner. So stand up for yourself. It's like you did find out some things that kind of shook you a little bit about wherever it is that you're working or the people that are around you. It doesn't mean that you're a fucked up person. It just means this ain't where you need to be permanently, and it's just a reflection of who you used to be, not who you are right now. So there's no need to go back to acting the way that you used to act or being the way that you used to be. Don't do that. It's just this is where I used to be, not where I am right now. But I hope this reading has found you in good spirits. As always, if you want to send me a message or let me know that I'm doing good or you want a reading, you can reach me on IG at _Chelsea_sunflower_love. Or you can send me an email at lovedivinehealing@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Send me a message, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I cannot wait to hear from you. I love you guys. And until next time, later.